Cheeseburger, Lola, and Kathleen Klein. Hello, hello.
I could be drinking beer if I could drink responsibly. Why the hell would I be here?
Justin Davis.
Watching all the fine ladies out there shaking your ass. The only problem I got now is this empty
Nikki.
glass.
Dropping it and throwing down. Can I get me a
Real Time Adventures.
I'm getting a ball. Getting a ball.
Gary, Solo Adventures.
Maybe I should stop now before it gets too late. A bartender gives me the nod. One more would be great. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll call an Uber.
Happy Isaac. Hello.
Drinking Jaeger Ball. Jaeger Ball. I could be drinking whiskey. I could be drinking
J.
beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? Drinking Jaeger Ball. Jaeger Ball.
Jaeger ball. Jaeger ball.
Quick call. Linda, Lady Redskin. Boom. What up, everybody? Everybody in the house getting tipsy. It's Strong's Adventures. There's Blair. Tracy Jones from East Tennessee. Clean the grease off your toes. Oh, the steel mill, yeah. I worked in one of those for many, many years. It is a very dirty place. What up, Lioness? Oh, my. Oh, my. I had the pleasure of hanging out with the wee one today. There's Mr. Rockford. Let me buy the house around. Yeah, the wee one was here hanging out today. You know this one. Tell you playing with Opa's toys. The toys, yeah. Are you gonna go play now? Say bye. Say bye. Say see ya. Yeah, she was here today. She was out back for a little while, looking at the trains and the trucks and running around. And of course, yes, she was up here playing with Opa's toys. Pile Steve. Nooks and crannies. Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, she was here for a little while. And then she had to go home. Oh, yeah. When they're little, then they get big and bad. Backdoor Renee. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you're still in South Carolina? Brother passed away last week from a fall And the service was yesterday. You're there indefinitely. Ooh, damn. What's up, Mike B? How you doing? Yeah, I'm drinking water tonight. Ugh. Recovering from COVID. Oh, man. Yeah, it does suck. Big storm last week in Ottawa. Wow, really? Oh, I guess I can do this. Nice thing about not having my own kids is that I can enjoy other people's kids until, yes. That's what's good about grandkids, too. I'm done. Take them back. It was fun. I'm tired. They're tired and grumpy. Here, have them. Yes, that is the wonder of grandchildren. Ooh. Oh. I had some stuffed mushrooms for dinner, and they are, oof. I think it's all the cheesy stuff. I think the lactose intolerance in me. I think all that shit's starting to bubble up. My kids are feeling tough love, says Marshall. There are times I wish I had them, but then when I'm having a bad day, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's one thing. I mean, yeah, no matter how shitty you feel, you can't call off being a parent. I call off today. Yeah, unfortunately, you just can't do that. Well, let's see. Let me go over it this way. And let's talk about some things real quick. Talk about some folks. Smell options. Yeah, that's right. Nooks and crannies. Oh. How about we talk about some of the wheel wonders here for a little bit. Let's start out with the Russian, Evie Nova. She is ripping apart her van. Yeah, her van. Listen to me. Her bus, her little schoolie. And she's getting to work on stuff. And one of the things she wants to do is she wants to tint all the windows. And of course, since it's a bus, it's a lot of windows. So she's going to give it a whirl herself.
Another thing that I wanted to do but didn't get a chance to is tint. So I ordered a small roll of ceramic tint online, 5%, so I can start tinting the windows myself. The reason why I ordered a small roll is because I want to see if I can do it myself first, how good of the job I can do. And then if I'm completely stuck at this after like many tries, then I'm just going to pay somebody else to do it. But it's going to be expensive because I have so many windows. That's why I'm trying to do it myself. So hopefully I'll be able to do it. So that's going to be the next video of me trying to tint the windows. If I do successfully, I'll order more and then we'll do the whole thing. Yeah. So.
And then we'll do the whole thing. So yeah, she's been working on the bus. Coming along pretty decent, actually. She got a new taillights and everything. She got LEDs, and she took the old ones apart and was looking at the wires, and she's trying to figure out how the wires go, because the one has 4 and the new one only has 3 and all that stuff. But yeah, she's dealing with it. She's hanging in there. She's sounds like she has a Dutch accent. She's the Russian. Devotion. Oh, yeah. Good old Evie. It's been a while. She's been busy. She said work should be getting normal, so she'll have some time to actually work on the bus and make some videos. So hopefully we'll see her around a little bit more. Good old Evie. Speaking of schoolies and chicks that I just think this girl is so awesome. She's so fun. She is such a trip. So Mega Van, Mike, I would love to hang out with this chick. She just seems like she's a hoot. But speaking of vans and van belts, the girl is ripping her entire bus apart and redoing the build. And I'm talking about just Dorit. Yeah.
Hey! Oh my goodness.
And she has a new look. Look at
What
that.
is up? It's been a minute. A few things have changed. Nominally, my hair. It's gone. Also, I went from Florida to Idaho, and now I'm in my parents' driveway. This is my mom. Her name is Kim. And this is our mountain top, which is where I will be building this whole entire bus out. But first, I have to empty the whole entire bus. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Sheesh. I'm already sweating.
Sheesh. Yep. She tore she tore everything out, and she is starting anew, starting from scratch. And easy care hairstyle. Yep. She is rocking the oh shit, what's her name from the Cranberries? Sinead O'Connor look. But hey, I still think she's cute as a button. It might be the dimples too, but yeah, she's just a hoot. She's so funny. She's so upbeat. Even when things are rough and she's going through it, she still seems to joke and laugh her way through it. I just think she's a hoot. I think she's awesome as shit. So just Dorit. Good channel. She doesn't post too often, but when she does, I always enjoy it. And of course, everything I'm talking about. Yes. There will be links below. Here we go. She's something else. All right. Well, speaking of big changes, somebody else is going through some big changes.
Well, hello, cats and kittens and feral souls and my YouTube darlings. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see,
Yep.
I have sold base camp.
Boom.
I'm moving into my 2003 Honda Element, and I've sold everything out of my house or given
Everything.
things away or donated them, and I've moved into a 5x10 storage unit. So follow me this next year, shall you?
Yeah, man. It's up to Big Easy. So yeah, Mindy, Ninth Element, sold the house, and she has been building out the Element for a little while now. I mean, really building out. She's been going on trips and doing things, and but yeah, Tracy Jones. But she sold the house, and that's where, speaking of Dorit and all the other, like Mindy calls them, the kids, would all go and hang out and spend time at Mindy's house. And so yeah, I guess they'll have to meet up and hang out on the road. So yeah, no more base camp for Mindy and the kids. B. Athens said that's a gutsy move. Yeah, it is. It is a gutsy move, especially now the way the housing market is. Getting out of the housing market is kind of easy. Getting back into it is going to be rough. But well, I hope everything works out for her. She's a good girl though. She actually not all, but a bunch of her food and other stuff from the house, because she's getting rid of everything. She moved it into a little storage shed, but all her food stuff she took to some folks that were camped out in their cars and living in cars and everything, and some homeless folks. And she said I could have taken it to a food bank or the shelter or whatever, but these folks are here, so she gave them a whole shitload of food. So that just goes to show you what kind of person we're talking about, what kind of person we're dealing with here. Big-hearted Mindy from Ninth Element. So go over and check her out for sure and follow her on her journeys now that she is a full-timer. All right. Let's see. Well, we talked about Mindy giving away food. Talking about food and food prices, this was kind of shocking, but very cool.
We folks, we are hooking it up tonight.
The chef.
Probably gonna sell for $5.77. No, $4.97 a pound of Kroger's. T-bone steaks. You know, T-bone. This is the true T-bone porterhouse here. That's your strip steak on this side right here, and on this side right here is the
Filet mignon.
The filet mignon. So these are absolutely fantastic. I got them for under $5 a pound. So hell yeah, those are thick.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. Hell yeah, for sure. I wish I could find some steaks for $5 a pound. Jesus, man, this shit is unreal. It's unreal around here. He said the same thing, good old chef. He said, me and Mrs. Chef, we've been hankering for a steak, but we couldn't afford it. And I have been too, man. When the weather gets warm, and even though I don't grow out anymore, I do. It's steak time. It's time to eat a steak. And I'm like, man, I really would like to have a steak. But yeah, I looked at a pack. There was two little New York strips in a pack, and it was like $26. I was like, you're out of your fucking mind. So yeah, needless to say, no steaks for this kid. But yeah, very cool though. It was nice to hear somebody's having some luck. Maybe that shit'll start trickling around, and we'll get some decent prices. And speaking of food, more food. Oh man, I watched this, and I even commented, I eat these things until I get sick, because I just love them to death. The Old Farmer's Wife.
Okay, here's the completed tray of the deviled eggs as I went through it. And like I said, a lot of people will make it a lot fancier with a piping bag, and but I just plain Jane, and honestly, they don't last that long around here. Now, one final thing that I usually do when I make deviled eggs is I add a little bit of smoked paprika to the top.
Oh, yeah.
It gives it a little bit added flavor and just a little bit of color. So I'm going to add that now and come back and show you our completed project. Okay, here's my deviled eggs from my farm fresh eggs.
There you go. Barb, the Old Farmer's Wife. I love deviled eggs. They are so good. Like I said, I will sit down and I'll eat them until I actually literally get sick. I just love them fucking things. Them are so good. They're so damn good. Oh, man. You got lots wandering around the front. Yeah. Well, I never shopped at Kroger's. We don't have one around here, but someone told me to check the brisket sale there. They do have some pretty good deals. We have a place called Carnes. I don't know if that's the East Coast thing or not, but anyway, Carnes, that's where I used to go get like a whole New York, a whole big, yeah. And it was usually like, I think it was like, I forget how much it was a pound, but I would get this big thing. It would be like 11 or 12 pounds, and then tell them to cut it, cut it like an inch or an inch and a half or whatever. And they would go and they said, do you want it trimmed? They would trim the fat off and everything. And you get it that way. I used to buy them there, and you go buy a big 10-pound bag of chicken breast or stuff like that, or chicken tenders or wings or whatever. But that's where we go around here to get the big giant bulk meat stuff at Carnes. But yeah, it's expensive there too. If that's the price in the grocery store, imagine. Yeah, I could imagine going to I haven't been to a restaurant in a while for that reason. Deviled eggs are the devil's work. Love them. Yes, I agree. Love deviled eggs. Angel eggs are yummy too. Stuffed with guacamole. Ugh. Sorry, I don't like avocados. I think they're disgusting. They're so good for you. That's why they're disgusting. I'm supposed to eat them. Eat them. They're good for you. it'll help with your high blood pressure and it does something with your cholesterol and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I tried. I tried with salt, pepper, and olive oil. I tried just plain. I tried on toast, but I'm not supposed to be eating that much bread, and I don't want to eat that much bread. I've tried and just throwing it in a salad and trying to disguise it. I think it is the disgusting shit. Had some deviled eggs yesterday. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't had any deviled eggs. I've been eating hard boiled eggs every once in a while. I haven't had any in a little while, but yeah. Where am I from? Harrisburg, PA. Pennsylvania, up here in the Northeast. Don't you see now, don't you know? Check it. That's more for you. I tried so hard. I tried so many times. I just can't. Avocado is just delicious. Wegmans, yeah. They're a little bit pricey here. Compared to everything else around, Wegmans is pricey. It's not like Whole Foods or anything, but and Wegmans, they're fancy food. It's good for ya. It's fucking grown in unicorn piss and sprinkled with diamonds and gold dust and only the best Maryland and treasure maize and all that good stuff, and it's just so good for you. Yeah. Here's a potato. It's only $15. Fuck you, I'll go buy 6 bags of potato chips that'll kill me tomorrow for $15. Yeah, that food is good for you, man. Ugh. I wish I could. I wish I could eat avocados. I mean, I would eat them all the time, but I just can't. Wait, by Amish Mafia. A blat. See, I eat a blot. Swap that avocado with an onion. That's my food of choice. I do love. I mean, those things. I'll eat them things all day, every day. That and pizza, I can always eat them. I call them blots. Yep. A bacon, lettuce, onion, and tomato. Yeah, man. I'm with you, Maryland. I'm with you. The same thing. The same thing with me. I tried so many times. Like I said, I threw them in salads to try to disguise them. I tried dumping olive oil and salt and pepper on them and eating. I'm like, oh, I just can't. I put a little bit of mayo on sometimes. I actually, I'm a freak. I like mustard, but then again, no fancy mustard, the disgusting mustard. If you talk to any of the chefs or anybody on those food shows, that's disgusting yellow mustard. That's vile. Well, I happen to like good old French's yellow mustard. That mustard, the tang of the mustard on a tomato. Oh man, to me, I think there's no better combination. So a little bit of mustard on my blots, and of course, mustard and onions. You can't do any better than that. So a good old BLOT with mustard, I can do. Sometimes I do put a little bit of mayo on instead of the mustard though. Double baked potato. Oh yeah, the twice baked potatoes. Yeah, I do them sometimes. They're good. I do like them. Bake the potatoes and then get them out, hollow them out. I throw them in a food processor. Put bacon and some cream cheese and all kinds of other goodies in there, onions and shit, and whiz it all up, and then scoop it out, fill the potatoes back up, and bake them again. When they're almost done, put a little bit of mozzarella cheese on the top, or some Romano, some sliced Romano cheese. Oh man! And then bake them a little bit more till I love that shit. onions, man. Ever since I was a kid, I would, when I was a kid, my grandmother used to yell because I used to get in her onion bin and peel them and eat them like apples. I'm a weirdo, I know. Eats BLTs and cheese. There you go. Why would you ruin bacon with avocado? If it's not French, my son won't eat it. Yep, that is my favorite. What's up, Pam? Yeah, that's my favorite mustard. All that Grey Poupon and this and that and spicy. I mean, I'll eat it, but yeah, nothing beats some good old French's nasty yellow mustard. It's awesome. The Mac Weather Bear. Avocado, wait. Yeah, they are twice baked potatoes. They are pretty good. I enjoy them. I don't eat them too often because potatoes, you know. I'm anti-condiment. I don't do mayo, mustard, mayo, or ketchup. Make sandwiches making so much easier. I have actually, he was my lieutenant at the time, and I worked with him also. He was kind of like that. He only liked a few things, but when his wife would pack his lunch, he would open his lunch and he'd get his sandwich out. And if anything was hanging outside the bread, he would take the bun off or whatever, the bread, and he would fold everything in so there was nothing hanging out. He had to have everything in there like that. And then there was a kid that I grew up with, his like hamburgers, they had to be like a rock. They had to be dry as a bone. He would smash and squeeze and press and flip them and just cook them things until there was no sign of moisture whatsoever. He wanted his shit dry all the time. Uncle Ted just shot a hog. Bacon, yeah. Bland for me. Bacon, lettuce, mayo. Add the tea. Only go one in season. Yep. But the avocados, right, and put them on rye toast. Fried egg on top. Horseradish. That's, yeah, I have. I probably, the wife, I would say, I'm out of horseradish. So she comes home with like 5 jars. And when I get down to the last one, she goes out and gets me 5 more. I love horseradish. And radishes. She gets me these big white ones. They're like that long. They look like ginormous white carrots, actually. I mean, some of them are like that thick on the base, and they taper down. But they're like that, like that long. They are so good. So good. Now French says a creamy yellow mustard, yeah. Let's see. Baked potatoes with broccoli and cheese. Yeah, broccoli and cheese, yeah. Broccoli and cheese is good, period, yeah. Dry sandwich, beer chaser, yeah. There you go. That's a little, there you go. That ruins a perfectly good fried egg. A Vidalia onion. I like any kind. I mean, the big white Spanish onions, the sweet onion, the Vidalia onions, the little hard yellow ones. They're good to cook with, but I don't eat them raw. But all the other ones I'll eat. Oh man. Horseradish sauce, yeah, on corned beef or brisket. That is right. That is right. Dead required ice cream. Place in Vero Beach makes chicken pot pie, baked potato, and 20 other varieties. Yeah, cool. I'll tell you about Monster Guy. Food talk makes me hungry. What's up, Tim? How you doing, Mo Bang, for your bucks? Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it? I'm trying to catch up. Vidalia, yeah, Vidalia onions are good. Oh, you don't like broccoli? Pickled radishes. Yeah, I do like radishes. They're always up there on my list. There's Beanie. How you doing, Butterbean? Fingers forgiven, yeah. There's Raven. Working and listening at the same time. You're lying. You can't do two things at once. We're just talking about all kinds of food. We got it talking about avocados and we just went crazy from there. Started talking. Well, I was showing some stuff from food. We were talking. It started with pretty much deviled eggs, and then we just went from there. You don't buy any other onions? Oh, wow. All onions are great. I agree with that one. I put ketchup on mashed potatoes when I was in college. That was oddly delicious. How do we get from Evie Nova to sandwiches? From the hot blonde Russian to sandwiches. Liver sausage on pumpernickel rye with potato chips smashed into the liver. I used to eat mustard, of course, on the bread, Lebanon bologna, white American cheese with Middlesworth barbecue potato chips smashed in between, like you just said, Rockford. That was my lunch every day, just about when I was young, living at home. Oh man, it was so good. Yeah, I didn't know it turned into a food vlog either. Yeah, the old farmer's wife, yep. And her damn deviled eggs. Oh man, they look so good. Oh, there we go. Red onions. Oh yeah, the red onions. Oh, they're delish. I like the big fat white Spanish onions. Oh, I like the Vidalia onions, but oh man, yeah. Butter and potato chips on Wonder Bread. When my mom gave me bologna sandwiches with mustard for school lunch, I always put the potato chips on it for the crunch. Yeah, that salty. That salty crunch just does a lot for a lot of things. I even put if it's a good chip, I'll even put it in the peanut butter sometime. Just instead of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'll make a peanut butter and potato chip sandwich. Something about that crunch and that salty, extra salty from the crunch. But oddly enough, I don't like chunky peanut butter. Oh yeah, butter and onion sandwiches, that's awesome. You got it, B. You got it. That's it. Oscar Mayer bologna. Yep. Isn't that great? That's good stuff, isn't it? Grilled cheese and tomato soup. That was the thing around our house. Home cooked butter bean and onions. Ooh, and cornbread. Hey, Daphne and the Blind Dog. How you doing? Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Teenagers open the fridge, see what was in that I could slap together. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cooking with Mike. The sweet lemon's okay. I like the regular. I prefer the regular over the sweet myself. You make deviled eggs, put cream. Yeah. Red onion dipped in Russian dressing. There you go. Caramel potato chips on. Yeah, you can do that. Tuna noodle casserole. I've heard a lot of people do that. Yeah. You got it, Beanie. A nice crunchy one. Me too. Me too. Oh, let's see. I gotta jump ahead here. Baked beans with potato chips on a bun. Oh, there you go. We used to broil bologna and eat it on toast with ketchup. There you go. All the food preferences. No wonder we all have high blood. I know, right? Exactly. Oops. Crusty Vagabond, what's up? Actually, I've been making a lot of bean salads. Perfect for camper life, yeah. I've been eating a lot of black beans lately. Your mom would add the elbow noodles and tomato soup. Oh, really? Now Greg's starving. Pam's gotten ideas. Oh, you like yours with cheddar instead of American cheese? Yeah. My daughter, she's like that. My one daughter, she's the opposite. She will not eat tomatoes, but she'll eat ketchup and spaghetti sauce. And I was like, you eat everything that's made with tomatoes, but you won't eat a fucking tomato. God damn it. San Francisco has to clean up its act. Make it safe for everyone. San Francisco, California is crazed. It is a staple, classic, yep. There you go. Tina Zenquest, what's up, girly girl? Bologna, yum. How you doing, girl? Yeah, fried bologna, man. I used to eat that a lot too. That was a good when you're young. Just go in and slap some bologna in the pan. Yeah, refried beans do that quite often, but yeah, I'd love me some black beans, man. What up, Nez? Smoked Gouda. My son likes smoked Gouda. Bean salad is delicious. Like I said, his family introduced me to a delicacy. Cold bean Sammy's leftover ham and navy bean soup on white bread back in the day. Wow. Another cheap bologna cheese and mashed potatoes. Put it in, oh man, till it gets brown and crispy. That sounds wild. What is this? Roswater mayo radish sandwich, a farmer's favorite from way back. That sounds oddly interesting. Actually sounds like something I would like too. Oh, thanks, Tina. You rock, girl. Spam. Sydney sliced radish. You got that right. You got that right. A good old Philly cheese, a real Philly cheesesteak. They are good as shit, man. They are really good. Extra onions, extra jalapenos, yeah, for sure. Black bean anything, I think, is amazing. Oh, what's this? What's this I see? What is this I see? Where am I at here? I can't see. That's the problem. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Thank you, thank you. Fried spam.
Yay!
Is white bread actually bread? That is a burning question. Yeah, a lot of folks eat the spam stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. I eat it once in a while, but you know, it's not a go-to. Still trying to get some crab soup. I actually made, the other day I had a big seafood dinner. I had, I made some shrimp. I made a hunk of fish. It was just tilapia, but I put butter and lemon juice, some Old Bay on it, pepper, and put some onions over top, steamed that, and then I made 2 crab cakes. And it was very, very good. Who said spam? My head ripped around like a dog who hears squirrel. Oh, the black bean burgers. I had a couple of those a little while ago. Somebody said, "Here, try these. You like black beans?" And it's a the no meat thing. So I gave them a try. They weren't too bad. I mean, it's not a burger, but it wasn't too bad. It was edible. I ate them. I didn't throw them out or anything. And the food we have talked about is in my fridge. Yeah, radishes don't last long around my house. I eat the shit out of them. I eat them like fucking milk duds. Spam was verboten in our house. Dad had too much when he was in the army. Yeah, I think that's the way my grandfather was too. Hebrew Nationals. Oh yeah, they are good hot dogs. Shit on the shingle. There you go. Good old shit on the shingle. Little Vienna sausages. Tilapia makes you gag. Yeah, it's the fish that you can get around here that's kind of cheap, and it doesn't really taste too fishy, so you can just do whatever to it and make it, taste like something. That's the reason. I mean, I don't live like you. I don't live in Florida, or I don't live down in Maryland where everything is, where the seafood is, unfortunately. So I kind of eat what I can get that I know it won't kill me because it's been sitting around too long. Spam. I visited Spam National Museum in Austin, Minnesota, where it's made. Surprising, interesting, and well put together. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people, a couple of the Wheeled Wonders go on there on their videos. Looking for his keys. He's out. 2 lobster tails with garlic butter that I made from fresh lobsters tonight with green beans and butter noodles. Nice. Running out of radishes. Is now a good time to mention we had steak, baked potatoes, green beans, and salad for dinner. Cherry pie for dessert. Oh man. Oh, you like sardines? I'm not a sardine fan. Yeah, the crab cakes turned out pretty yummy too. Kraft macaroni cheese, canned tuna fish. Yeah. Yeah, that was the quick, easy tuna noodle casserole. Yeah, I eat cod, I eat salmon, I eat the Arctic cod, the salmon. What else do I eat? Big hunks of tuna too, yeah. But I will get the tilapia because again, I'm poor white trash. I get what I can afford, and I know it's gonna be good. Every once in a while, we'll get a big piece of salmon, and I'll make it. I'll fry it and crisp the skin all up, and then I'll put it in and finish it in the oven, and me and the boy will eat it. Yeah, tonight all I had tonight was I had a big garden salad and stuffed mushrooms. About 6 of them, pretty decent sized ones. They were pretty yummy though. They were pretty yummy. Triggerfish. I never had triggerfish. I know I do like grouper steaks, though. I know grouper's really good. I think it's good anyway. I like seafood, though. I like all that shit. Mussels and scallops and all that shit. Now you got horn salt stuck in your head. You don't eat fish too much? Yeah, I want to take a trip to Maryland, which isn't too far away, and get some seafood, but you know, the way things are in the world today, I'm almost afraid to leave your damn your home state or even your home city sometimes. Hey, what's up, Kim? We were at a fancy restaurant in Minneapolis, and I had a salad, some Italian dish. Salad came, and I popped what I thought was a strip of bacon in my mouth. It was a freaking anchovy. Yeah, I'm not big on those guys either. King crab legs. Yeah. Triscuit with peanut butter, a bud, and tobacco warm in oven at 150 degrees. Yeah, Triscuits, man. You could do some amazing shit with Triscuits, right? Hello, Joanne. Casper, what's up, buddy? Yeah, salmon's good. I like tuna too. Good tuna steak. When we went tuna fishing, man, and the wife caught all those damn tuna. She caught more than I did. She caught more than I think than anybody on the boat did. But we came home and we had a freezer full, man. Talking about some good fucking fish, man. We did make some into, we shredded it like you would get in a can, for tuna salad. We made some, but most of it would be fried it up, big tuna steaks. Oh my God, that shit was so good. We had so much of it. I gave a bunch of it away so it wouldn't go bad. So it didn't get freezer burnt and all that good shit. The anchovy did a catfish move. Acted like one thing and actually another. Shame on that anchovy. That's right. I used to go to, when I worked at the one foundry, 3 times a year we had something. We had the bull and oyster roast. Yummy. And then we had a crab feast. And then the other one was just, I forget what the hell it was. It was just some thing where we drank a lot and ate whatever. But, oh, man. Excuse me. I would get down, oh, man, and just crack crab all day long. Drink beer and crack crabs till my thumbs were bleeding, man. I love that shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. I was CCW and trying to stay within the laws of South Carolina where I can and cannot carry. It's a major job here. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think South Carolina is one of them states I go around when I go from here to Florida. It's one of the Carolinas I have to avoid. I have to avoid Maryland, which I'm only through it for 5 minutes. And then one of the Carolinas, I think it is South Carolina. I don't remember. I looked every time before I leave the house just because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm too purty to go to jail. Oh man, tuna fillet was a memorable culinary experience the first time I had it at a restaurant. Couldn't believe it was the same fish as the I know, right? Right, Tina? Tuna is so good, man. You're like, man. Yeah, everybody rates my burps. But yeah, isn't it a trip? You're like, this isn't that shit we get out of a can. There's no way this is tuna. I was the same way. That would suck to be allergic to shellfish. I'm glad I'm not. I love it so much. That's right. That's right. I'm too pretty to go to jail. Only avoid California now. Oh, all right. I know some of you guys don't want to hear about it, don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about this just a little bit because I thought it was funny. And it's the the Depp Heard trial. It's wrapping all up. It'll soon be over, and you won't have to listen to me talk about it anymore. We got jury instructions and closing arguments, and then it's going to be given to the jury. And it's going to be all over. But I just have to talk about this stuff because since it is almost over, it's so funny to me to watch these two knuckleheads, two people that are rich being petty. Because when we're petty, you know, us regular folks, we do petty shit. Yeah. But when you have millions of dollars to throw away, you can be petty to the extreme. And that's pretty much what it is. Let's face it. She said Johnny did this, and Johnny said, okay, well, guess what? I'm going to make your life miserable, and I'm going to drag you through it just because I can. So come on, it's just the ultimate petty. And neither one of them are awesome. Neither one of them are innocent. Neither one of them are angels. She's a little bit wacky, but like I said, Johnny's no saint. It is fun to watch. But what I wanted to talk about and play for you is this one little clip. Is a guy from from TMZ. Now, TMZ got this clip sent to them. So, of course, TMZ says, it's ours. You can't use it. And it's copyrighted. It's ours. It belongs to us. It's our property. And having this guy go to court, all that does is it makes it so, because we're the press, freedom of the press. Well, freedom of the press basically is no different than freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to, and you can't be shut down because you're talking about the president or the government or whatever. But that doesn't give you carte blanche just because you're the press to run around and do whatever the fuck you want. Whether you like to believe it or not, or whether anybody wants to argue with me about what that means, I'm not going to because I know exactly what it means. But freedom of the press is really no different than freedom of speech. They're not any better than we are. They don't have any special godlike rules. They go, well, I can say whatever I want to, whenever I want to, and no one can do anything. And this is mine and mine. No, it doesn't work that way. But anyway, they said that this guy can't go because then if we have our confidential informants, they won't come to us if they know that they could possibly have to go to court. Well, they did that, and they hem-hawed around, and they did their little thing, and they had their little thing, and the judge said, well, guess what? Hey, TMZ, he's coming. He's testifying. Well, TMZ didn't like that, but the guy from TMZ was there. Basically, he was just talking about this thing, and when he was in charge of basically dispatching the paparazzi. Go here. You know, hey, by the way, Kim Kardashian just called and said she's going to be at Nobu at 5:30. So send the cameras. She wants to, you know, they act like they don't want it, but anyway. So send the cameras. Well, they were doing the same thing for Amber Heard. She's getting off a plane. She's getting on a plane. She's going here. She's going here. She has a bruise on her face and blah, 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 blah. Anyway. But he was there for Johnny's side, called him. But then during cross, which it's fucking hilarious. I don't care who you are. This shit is funny.
And then you received a subpoena, I think yesterday.
This is on
in care
Emily
of your attorney,
Baker's.
Cindy Hickox.
There's
right?
a link to her channel below as well.
And Cindy Hickox represents Christy Dombrowski, Kate James, Robin Baum.
Objection, Your Honor.
Were you aware
Calls
of
for
that?
speculation.
Were you aware of that?
No.
Okay. Now, if you don't have information that's helpful to this case, then you wouldn't be a witness, correct?
Here it
That
comes.
calls for speculation.
Sustained. Next question.
I'm not aware.
Okay, you know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
This is it.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I have a question.
Oh, rolled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself
At
kind of
risk?
in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client.
Oh, shit!
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Wholeheartedly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you
I just thought that was fucking hilarious. He was like, "Oh yeah, bitch, I'm coming after you." That shit was so funny. It was so funny. At least I thought it was. I'm sorry. But the thing is, too, see, a lot of people, I know, again, I know a lot of people don't, that's fucking celebrity. I'm not into celebrities either, but just think about the way the world is right now. Just think about just think about what everybody does. Everybody. I'm an Instagram model. I'm an influencer. How about you send me that bag for free and those shoes for free, and I'll just show them on my channel. And because I have 1 million subscribers, so I'm advertising for you for free. So send me that Chanel bag for free because I'm an influencer. I'm an Instagram model. I'm a TikToker. I'm famous on TikTok. Everybody's famous now on Instagram or TikTok or a famous YouTuber. Everybody. So what's going to happen? These people don't matter. This is bullshit. It's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. Guaranteed, because all these influencers who think their shit don't stink and that they think they are like these big fucking grown celebrities with money to throw around, just wait till it gets around. They're talking about in this trial about how horrible people are and how they're, death threats and this and that and all this other bullshit. Do you know, just if you have a YouTube channel, you know how disgusting people are. At this level, people are disgusting. I couldn't imagine having 100,000 or 1 million subscribers. Could you imagine how disgusting people can be in those comment sections? So all these people that are like, oh yeah, I'm an influencer. I'm great. I'm this. And it's everybody. It's not just one or two. It's everybody is a fucking Instagram influencer. Everybody who's not an Instagram influencer is a TikTok influencer or is a YouTube star. Everybody and their mom is a fucking influencer. And they all get these big heads and they're all going to be just like these people. And if you think this is a waste of time, guess what the courts are going to be jammed up with? It's going to be shit just like this. I can guarantee you. Fucking to you. It's all going to be all this shit. All these knuckleheads. And that's all it is. It's a bunch of rich people that are fucking goofy with enough money to do dumb shit. Come on. If somebody said, well, if you're this, and they just destroyed me and shut me down and said I was this and that and the other thing and got me fired, what would I do? What would I be able to do? Run out and get a fucking team of lawyers to go sue them and destroy them? No. But when you got $1 bazillion, you can be petty to the fullest extreme. And that's why I think it is fucking hilarious to watch these elite, yes, I'm using air quotes, the elite air their dirty bullshit and act like a bunch of whiny little fucking teenagers fighting over who's going to be the prom king. That's why I think it's fucking hilarious. I actually do. It is so funny. Oh. Let's see. Let me get back over here. He walked in and wanted a 12 million. I don't know. I'm lost here. I'm lost in the conversation. Insta famous is the name of that fame of reference. Yeah. But everybody thinks they're a fucking influencer. But I hate that word. You ain't influencing me for shit, let me tell you. You watched that today? Yeah, it was funny. Just a cat mama, and I don't need to start them on YouTube or Twitter. Yeah, it's just the way these folks are, man. Too late now. Yeah, I know, right? The only influence on YouTube I know is Lola. She makes me want to get a piggy. Lola's an influencer. Felicity's grandson's birthday today. Happy birthday, grandson. I'm an important person to me. I really don't care what anyone thinks. That's right. I don't want fame. I have my cats as my in-studio audience. Yeah. Who wants fame? Who wants all that bother? Really? I mean, who wants all that? Ugh. I think it gets overwhelmed by all the EVs being charged. Yeah, let's talk about that too. Yeah, throw them all out. I agree. Throw them all out. Yeah, here's a Camille. Yeah, she's doing a good job. I'll tell you, the other dude, he did a good job today, trying to get back on. He did some good work. Not what up, boo? What was her damn name? It slipped my mind. The lady from Amber's team. Good old I can think it was Emily now. It's not Emily, but anyway, she's not so swift. The guy though, he wasn't too bad. When I was acting on my channel, I used to have folks come tell me they were my fan. I always quickly connected the word fan to potential future friend, because I'm just me. Some chick posting vids. Yeah, I know, right? I feel the same way. I'm me. You're getting what I'm not putting on an act. I'm not trying to be, you know. Oh, I'm on camera. Hi, hello, folks. This is your good old buddy BlindViews. How are you today? No, I fucking say this and I do this and I vape and I burp and you get what you get. I am what I am. I'm with you, Tina, all the way. Didn't he fire Johnny yet? We'll keep using Amber, they said, and their stock went down. Well, you got the franchise, yeah, I guess it is all Disney shit now, but because he was in a movie, I forget which one, but she was in the Aquaman thing, and he was in some other superhero, whatever the fuck movie. Yeah, you did meet some cool folks. That is for sure. I got to meet a bunch, and it was very, very fun and very interesting. But speaking of that, I have to admit I was a little fanboyish. I have to admit. I got this from Nikki Delventhal. I was like, what? She actually watched one of my videos and left a comment? I know. It seems a little weird and like, oh, big deal. But yeah, okay. All right, whatever. Say what you will. I got a little fanboyish. I was like, oh, shit. No shit. Who'd have thunk it? So yeah, I'll admit it. I did the little, I didn't get too mushy. But yeah, I was a little fanboyish. I was like, huh, who'd have thunk it? Go figure. But yeah. All right. Somebody said something about some stuff. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm going to talk about some stuff over here. Let's see. I think this is kind of weird. Harley Davidson is pausing all production. All right. Let's see. Milwaukee-based company announced that it will suspend all vehicle assembly and shipments. Hear that, assembly, because they don't make anything, they just put together. Excluding its electric vehicle line. Yes, it's electrical vehicle line. So it can't make any more or assemble except for the electric motorcycles. Let's see. Let's make everybody starve to death. Let's make gas $10 a gallon. And we'll stop production of gas. Everything will only make shit that's powered by electricity. Big batteries. Yeah. Now, if you don't think that the government's involved, Harley Davidson said it received information from a third-party supplier late on March 17th concerning a regulatory compliance issue. A regulatory compliance issue. So, yeah. So there's some kind of regulations that no, you can't make them anymore. Your electric vroom vrooms? Oh, yeah, you can make them all you want. Them gas-powered big old Harley hogs? No. Battery-powered shit. We'll let you make all the battery-powered shit you want. Again, why does everybody think that this is the answer? I'm confused. We talked about this before. Like when you get those hybrid cars or electric cars. Once that big battery bank wears out and doesn't accept the charge anymore, oh yeah, your fucking $30,000 or $50,000 car, now you gotta go spend $20,000 extra to get new batteries put in the fucking thing. That's the answer. Sure sounds fucking reasonable to me. That's stupid. Now, when they take the old batteries out, they give them to you. Here you go. You better get rid of these. Maybe later they'll find a way to do it, but they'll probably charge you $1,000 just to get rid of them or more. They're already charging you $20,000 to give you new batteries. They'll probably charge you another 1,000 or 2, or maybe even 5 to dispose of them. Because right now they go, we're not doing it. These are yours. Here's this big giant fucking half ton of fucking batteries you got to get rid of. Where do you get rid of? I don't know. How long does it take them? Oh, you think plastic is a problem? Where are we getting rid of all these fucking giant batteries at? I don't know. But don't worry. Get rid of all your gas cars. They're filing this fucking California shit. No more weed whackers, lawnmowers, generators. No more anything with a small little engine on it's got to go. No more. It's all battery stuff. So now, again, where are we getting all the stuff to make the batteries, which takes all this fucking precious metals that we're running out of and cost $1 bazillion? And oh, now there's a war. Oh, because Russia's in the Ukraine, so we don't have any of those metals, but we're still going to make the batteries. Well, we're waiting for it to come over on a ship from China because, we don't have dirt here. We can't dig in our dirt because we have to wait for everything to come from China. So how are we going to make these batteries? And again, they're expensive as shit. They don't last forever. It's bad enough our cars. Remember when we were young? You could get a 1972 car. If you took care of it, you could probably still have it today. But now you get a car. If you bought one in 2000, brand new, you probably have 5 new ones already because they went to shit. But now they want to fucking throw a bunch of batteries and everything. Battery, yeah. That's a good idea. Go get that. Go get a Prius. Go get one of those hybrid cars. Got both engines. It's got an electric engine. It's got an internal combustion engine in it. And it's got that big fucking giant battery pack. And again, if you keep the car long enough, there you go. Boom. $20,000 for new batteries. And if you don't keep, I don't buy new, I buy used. Are you going to buy a used electric car? with 1 year left until you got to shell out that $20,000 to get new batteries put in it? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to go buy a used electric car where you're going to hope? Now you got to look at odometers and go, oh, fuck, this thing got 200,000 miles on it. It's not going to last very much longer. You got to worry about transmissions and how the engine is and fucking rings and bearings and lifters and all kind of other shit. Now you got to look at the odometer and go, fuck, how old is this car? How many more years till I got to pay the 20 grand to get all these batteries replaced? It's dumb. It's dumb. So now, due to regulatory shit, which means the government said, yep, Harley says, yeah, we can't make motorcycles anymore. We can't put together motorcycles anymore. Well, we can the electric ones. I don't know. I don't think it's the answer. But then again, I'm just some blind guy on YouTube. What the fuck do I know? It could be the greatest thing ever. I'm just too dumb to realize it. But hey, it's very expensive. Very expensive, in my opinion. And at the moment, we can barely afford food and fuel as it is. So now we're going to make everybody buy battery-powered bullshit. Well, I don't know how much a full electric car is, but I know I was looking at a car, and then they have a hybrid version. And the hybrid version is probably about anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000 more. And then some of them, they say they qualify. Some do, some don't. I don't know how they choose, but some qualify for some government incentive thing where you can get, you know, some of them are up to like $5,000 or $7,000 back at the end of the year on your taxes. You still got to pay it up front, but they'll give you the money back on some. But I don't know. But you think of, you know, you're coming up with that money, the down payment, and you're paying all that interest on X amount, you know, the 40 or 50 grand that it is, and you're going to get 7,000 back, but it's still, you know, you can pay it off, but if you get it, because I was reading all that horse shit too about incentives, what gets it, what doesn't. And again, I don't know I don't know if they just spin a fucking wheel and hey, this one wins if you buy one of these. I don't know how they figure it out. I haven't paid off your pollution beach yet. Jeep Wrangler, yeah. Friend of mine had an older hybrid. The battery went out. They wanted $8,000 for it. He let the car get towed. This wasn't worth it. I know, right? Hey, there's line screw. During the sliders on the slower than average on the freeway. Since I'm using cheaper than Canadian gas, I drive faster because it's still cheap to me. I just keep car I got after seeing so many electric cars and vans catching fire. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, wasn't it? There's a little, what was it? The little Chevy Volt, or I forget what, a Spark. Maybe, you know, maybe that was, but I forget. But there was one car. I forget what, I think it was a little Chevy something, but I remember reading an article a while back where it was, they showed these different airports that said, nope, and had the cart, no parking here ever, because they were just like bursting into flames. And I think, yeah, we talked about it on here where you just got to let it burn for like 40 hours or some shit, and you can't put it out. Oh, sending a package to your P.O. box. Should be there in a few days. Is that to me? All right, I will keep an eye out. 72 Ford Galaxy 500. Yeah, they were nice cars, actually. Yeah, I'm glad we got our car when we did. They're still Maryland. They're still sending me. They just sent me another thing today. They'll give me, what is it? I think it's almost $4,000 more than what I bought it for. They want it bad. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Okay, James, thanks. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I'll send my chauffeur to the I'll send my chauffeur to the P.O. box next week. Let's see here.
Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Back.
I saw someone said bats. Yes. The bats. I almost missed it. Should we send our used lithium batteries to your P.O. box? Yes. Ah, yes. I will dispose of them. Not a problem. I guess I can find out where Dave's buried and dig a hole and bury him there, I guess. That was mean, wasn't it? Oops. Bats lives matter. There you go. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was pretty mean. I blame Line Screw. He made me say it. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness me. Yeah. You laughed? You like that one? I'm glad somebody laughed. Oh. There was another story. I hit the wrong button. It went away, but I was going to share with y'all. It's a lady who has some, I forget what it's, some weird disease. And, her body, she said only like 2,000 people in the U.S. have this. And her body doesn't break down proteins. So she has to have baby formula. That's how she gets her stuff, her proteins and minerals and all other stuff that's in the baby formula, this kind. And she says she spends like $1,200 a month. And of course, she says insurance finds a way to deny paying for it, even though she needs it. But without the baby formula, she could actually croak. And she will have to go to the hospital, and they will only be able to keep her alive for a while, even after she gets to the hospital without the baby formula. I found it quite interesting but disturbing at the same time. So it's just one of those things that, you know, people say, well, yeah, I'll need baby formula. Suck the tit and get it this and drink milk. And, well, see, it's not everybody, but there are people that actually need that shit. So I find it kind of weird, though. Let's see. The tire place wanted to charge me $5 a tire for waste disposal. I told them, keep them for my other car. I went around back to the dealer and threw the tires in the tire pile. $5, man. I remember the last time I got my tires changed, they charged me $1 per tire. And I thought that was bullshit. $5 per tire. That's kind of fucked up. Anything that can eat its weight in skeeters. There you go. Oh, God. Yep. People try, though. We got plenty of baby formula in Canada. It's time for me to start my smuggling. Operation with the Mexican cartel to corner the baby formula market. Yeah, we just got a big shipment from Germany, actually. I don't know how long it's going to last or what it's going to do, but hey, there's Charlie Grace. Ooh, that is a controversial target. I read that word now. I can think of it. I gotta go. Topic. Yeah. I spoke about that a couple times, and it gets people all fired up because of the carry laws and the reciprocal, and every state doesn't honor, and your carry permit. Hey, I don't have to. This is my house. This is my home. It's no different than being in your home. This is my home. No, it ain't, dickhead. Look at the registration. It says vehicle registration. You go to DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, to register your home. You might call it your home, but it isn't a house. And just because you live in it doesn't mean you can drive it all over and carry those things from state to state to state and think you're exempt just because you're a wheeled wonder. It doesn't work that way. And people will argue and argue and argue to the death. But then again, I'm not the one they had to convince. It's the judge that they had to convince to keep their ass out of jail when they get busted from doing that shit. So yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one, Charlie. Yeah, people don't like that shit at all, man. You start to, I can do whatever. This is my house. This is my home. That's where I live. I can go anywhere I want. I'm allowed to have one in my home. No. Again, pull that little registration out. What does it say? Do you have homeowner's insurance? Oh, no, you have vehicle insurance on that. Ooh, it's registered as a what? A what? A vehicle? Oh, ow. Guess, yeah. Guess it's not your house, is it? Yeah, I don't care what you, again, you don't have to convince me. You got to convince the judge. Yeah, retired police and military, yeah. Yeah, you may be right, Lola, but I didn't hear too much more than it's, we just got a shitload from Germany. I hear the German baby formula will make the kids want to invade Poland. It might. You never know. Oh. Did you hear sad news? The husband was a teacher that got killed. No, I didn't hear that one. I did not hear that one. I kind of avoid the Texas thing just because I'll get all fired up about it and I'll start talking about it and then I'll just get my channel shut down. Plus, it's just, there's going to be more and more and more of that. If anybody remembers, I warned you guys a couple weeks ago. I said this summer's going to be the worst yet. It's going to be the worst. There's going to be more violence than ever. This is going to be a horrible, horrible, horrible summer for violence. There's going to be a lot of people gone. We're talking about some serious fucking population control this summer. I can guarantee you. And the propaganda. The propaganda machine that is this. Yeah. The folks in power, they have one thing on their minds and one thing only. To get those freedom sticks out of the hands of ordinary people and get them into all the hands of the people that will vote for them. Just like Harris wanted, and anybody that was bombing shit and setting fires to stuff and causing chaos and robbing people and smashing windows, she went and she got them all bailed out. And she's probably not just handing them crack pipes, she's probably handing them freedom sticks as well. So they can go, now see, who did that for you? Us. Vote for us, vote for us, vote for us. Meanwhile, good old American citizens, law-abiding citizens that don't do shit, they're going to come down hard and they want to take it all away. And they're going to say, well, look, that crazy, wacky, retarded kid, he went and did this. Shot up his grandma and then went to a school. Oh, you see what that crazy white guy did? They won't mention, like the weekend in the weekend in Chicago, or the weekend that'll be in Minneapolis, or the weekend it'll be in some California city, or some weekend in Maryland, down in Baltimore, where, 14 black dudes shoot 27 other black dudes. Shh, that's not important. That doesn't happen. Black on black crime doesn't happen. It's only when some crazy white kid goes and does something. How long did we hear about the black guy that went and shot up New York subway? A hot second? That's over in a heartbeat. As soon as a white guy does something crazy, it's news for 2 months. Headlines. Beat over the head with it. Beat over the head with it. We need stronger this law. We need control. We need. And they just beat us over the head until this is what we got to do. We got to take all your guns. We got to do it. We got to take them away. We got to take them away. All these fucking criminals, they can still have them. You got to take them away. Just like you got to get vaccinated. You want to travel? You got to get vaccinated. You want to cross the border? You got to get vaccinated. What about the 1,000 a day that are coming across? They don't have to get vaccinated. They're special. You taxpayers, the ones that were born here and do all this stuff, you got to prove. Everybody else that's running across, no, they don't have to get vaccinated. We're going to put them on a plane and we're going to spread them all over the United States. And then we're going to go, remember who did that for you? You don't have to get vaccinated. All those people do. We got you. We let you cross the border. We sent you from Texas to New York and dropped you off in Colorado and dropped you off in Florida. We did that. So remember, when it comes time to vote, but don't you have to be a citizen to vote? Don't worry. You won't have to, because the way we do shit, your grandma can vote and she's still back in fucking El Salvador. Don't worry about it. You don't have to live here and you don't have to be that's nonsense. Because even if we have a tape of people fucking shredding ballots and putting them in suitcases and hiding them and taking them away, there was no tampering of the ballots and you can't talk about it. So this will probably get demonetized. My channel will be shut down tomorrow. But yeah, don't worry about it. You don't have to be a citizen to vote. I know it says you do, but remember, we're the ones that did this for you. So pull that D lever. It doesn't matter where you are, who it is, pull the D lever, because we are for you. If you want to commit crimes and do heinous shit, we're your party. I know we say that we are for, equality and tolerance and all that other stuff. But, yeah, we're the ones that, January 6th, it was worse than 9/11. But again, that one day, not saying it was a good thing, but that one day, that was worse than Pearl Harbor, 9/11, everything all rolled into one. But somebody attacking a government building up in Portland and for over 100 days, that was the summer of love, because we were doing it. That autonomous zone where they were shooting and killing everybody and doing drugs and everything, that was the summer of love. That was fine. But that one day, that was worse than Hiroshima and Pearl Harbor. And that was worse than anything that ever happened. That was worse than the Ice Age. But hey, the mostly peaceful protests that we were doing, just because a couple cities burnt to the ground, we were mostly peaceful. So we know how things go. But remember, you can read laws and you can read rules, but you just come with us. And remember, we let you out of jail when you ran your girlfriend over, and then we gave you your keys back and let you run through that parade and kill a whole bunch of people. We did that. And we're going to get you back out of jail. We did that. So remember, vote for us. Pull that D lever. We did that. Not those racist whiteys. We did that. The tolerant ones. Remember that. Remember when you went and smashed and grabbed and stole all kinds of stuff? We got you out of jail, didn't we? Remember when there was a mob on those people's lawns? Remember when you mobbed up, broke down the gate, and were standing on those people's lawn, saying you were going to kill the dog, fuck his wife, make him watch, and then kill him, and then move into his house, and they waved the gun? They went to court. You guys all went free. We did that. Remember that. We did that for you. Vote for us. Vote for us. Don't worry about those people. Don't worry about them. There's not enough of them left anymore. We beat them down to nothing. Plus, the thousands and thousands a day that come over from you guys, remember, I know you're not citizens. You don't have to be. We will work around that. We will give you names. We'll even get on the bus. We'll even drive you to polling places. You can go vote here, and we'll drive you to the next county, and you can vote again. Remember, we did that. We did that. Because every time when Biden wins, he wins by more votes than there are people in the country. So remember who did all that good shit for you. So you can go kill as many people as you want. You can do whatever, you can smash, you can grab, you can steal, because we know you're poor and stupid. But hey, we'll get you out as long as you know that we did that for you. So you vote for us, and all will be good in the world. And hey, you don't have to believe me. You don't even have to agree with me. But hey, you know what? It doesn't matter, because
this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Back.
What we do here is go back.
all right, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Later on, I'm going to go over to Charlie's and see what she has to say. Maybe I'll see you over there. Toodles and shit.